Hi everybody, Megan Ritz here with another Tutorial Tuesday with Classic Cakes. Super excited, it is the first day of December, which means we are going to start talking about winter cakes. And it is Indiana for those of you who are out of state, out of country. So we are going to start talking about snow and snowflakes today. And perfect for Indiana weather. It has started snowing, we've had some ice, it's been super cold. Has everyone busted out the fireplaces and the hot chocolate? And what else? What wintry things are we doing today? I'd love to hear from you guys. What wintry cold things are we doing? Do we have the heated blankets? And what else are we doing that's nice and cozy? Because I feel like every winter I forget how much I don't like the cold. I woke up this morning and just wanted to curl back into bed. I'm from Michigan. You think I would be like accustomed to it or appreciate it, but I just really don't like being cold. I'm sure I'm not the only one. So please let me know. How do you stay warm? What do you like about the winter besides, you know, Christmas? We have a 3-year-old, for those who are new. I talk about him a lot because I love him and he's super cute and he amuses me. We started decorating our tree today. We've decided to break it up into little segments, so we put lights on the tree today, and we let him put candy canes on the tree today. So we're gonna spread the joy out for a whole week to make it low stress and make the fun last as long as possible. So he put candy canes on the tree today, but he is super excited about it, so it's been super fun for us. So what are you guys doing with the cold? Please comment, tell me what you're doing. I love to hear from you. I'd love to know for you local people or you non-local people, what is your weather like right now? What are you doing? Is it cold where you are? Is it warm where you are? What's happening in your neck of the woods? So we're gonna play with snowflakes today. I have a few different techniques I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you some piping, some stencils. We're just gonna kind of play and show you some different techniques and tools that we use to make snow and snowflakes happen on cake. So some different things today, super fun. We're gonna play a little bit. I also wanted to show you, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Ashley, thank you so much for asking, that's so cool. We had a very lazy Thanksgiving. My kid put all the spices and herbs on the turkey and it was so cute. He loved it, it was super chill. So that was very cool. He's totally into cooking right now, so it's very cool that he got to really participate and do all that fun stuff. So Ashley says she's in Texas and it's in the 50s. Nice, very cool. I have been to Texas once for a conference that was very cool, for a leadership conference that was awesome. So I haven't been able to get out and about in Texas, but I did get to see some cool stuff and experience some very cool stuff during that time. Allie is in Australia. It's extremely warm. Allie, it's my dream to go to Australia. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. When I was a kid, I always dreamed about hiking across Australia because it was so tiny on the map. So I still have that dream, but you know, it may stay a dream for a little bit longer. Carolyn says, worried about you, glad you were okay. Oh, Carolyn, that's so sweet. You guys are so awesome. I love you guys. Pamela, Chris, thank you guys for joining. Nicole, so cool. We're gonna play with some snow and snowflakes today. I wanted to show you guys a little bit something I do in December. It's a little bit silly, it's a little bit beautiful. For those of you who do not know my personal journey, years and years ago, I actually sold makeup for a multi-level marketing company years and years ago. And I loved it. It was amazing. It was definitely part of my personal growth journey. And we did a silly little thing. I'm not going to share the company name or any of that stuff. But we did a silly little thing called the Red Lip Challenge. And so I do it for myself every December and I wanted to share it with you. It's very dear to my heart because I never thought of myself as a lipstick person. I always thought like it was, I don't know, only for confident people. And it's actually how I started doing lives, was through that makeup company. They kind of encouraged me and like pushed me to just be brave and just do it. And so part of the reason I'm able to do this with you now today is because of my experience with that company. So that's very cool. Little touchstone to that company and my experience with them. So I want to just encourage you guys to jump outside of your comfort zone. Every December I do it. All my lives this month, I'm gonna try and remember to do my red lip challenge. And it's really not about the lipstick, it's not about the color red, it's not about makeup, it's not about any of that. It's just stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing something that you wouldn't normally do, putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, and just doing something uncomfortable to try and push yourself and grow and develop yourself in a way that you would normally do that. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that you guys will take the opportunity in December to try and expand yourself and try something new, play. I mean, I know COVID has been exhausting and we're all just gonna try and make the last month of this year happen, get through Christmas. But this is another opportunity to just love on each other, spread a little bit more joy, look for those opportunities to share with each other and love each other. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Some fun things we're doing here at Classic Cakes, our cupcake club. It's still happening. We are doing a drawing here today. I have our cupcake club members. So I'm gonna do a drawing for a $50 gift card for our cupcake club members. So everybody who has signed up for that, those pickups are the first Friday of every month or the following Saturday. This month they get 2 different flavors. They get our, oh my gosh, don't forget the flavors. The white chocolate cranberry, which we're super excited about. We keep eating that one here. And the chocolate candy cane, super good, both amazing. We're super excited about those. We've had so much fun using the Cupcake of the Month Club as an excuse for us here to experiment and play with new flavors and just really challenge ourselves here to get out of our comfort zone and bring new flavors to the table and bring new opportunities for you guys as well as for us. So we are definitely eating a lot more cake than normal here as well. So that Cupcake of the Month Club is an awesome gift opportunity as well. Classes are virtual this year. They will start in January. They are on our website if you have any questions about those. And then one-on-one classes are starting to book up. So if you are interested in doing a one-on-one class, let me know. Our email is in the description on this video. You can reach out to us on that. And super excited to announce, last announcement I have before our drawing, the Cake Fairy delivery is December only this month, or this season, this year, oh, December, it's the last month of the year. Can't believe it's December. Cake Fairy deliveries are back. So excited about this. We had so much fun with us earlier this year. $10 deliveries, no contact, door drops. So you can order anything and get it sent to a friend, a family member, a neighbor, a coworker, a teacher, or have a donation dropped off somewhere. Indy, Carmel, Zionsville, Fishers, Noblesville, Avon, Brownsburg, Greenwood, anywhere in the surrounding areas. Just place an order, ask for that Cake Fairy deliveries. The unicorn will be making the surprise deliveries as well. Awesome. So let's see who our winner is, and then we will get on to our snowflakes. We have Heather Sokol, who we actually know here. She's an amazing person and customer. I love her myself as well. So go ahead and send us an email or comment on here, and Jennifer will reach out to you and we will go ahead and get you that $50 gift card. Congratulations, Heather. That is awesome. Okay, very cool. So, oh, one last thing. Our amazing mugs finally came in. We're so excited. They are beautiful, and they are for hot or cold. This is my straw. It does not come with a straw. Just didn't want to confuse you. I just don't want to get red lipstick on my new mug. So if you are interested in a Classic Cakes mug, they are on our website, as well as our brand new t-shirts. Super excited to finally have some awesome merchandise. Let's get into the tutorial. So I have a bunch of cool stuff. I'm going to start with stencils because I love stencils. We're going to do some piping, and then I've got some fun little things that we're gonna do as well. Snow and snowflakes are super fun to do. Stencils, of course, are super fun. We're gonna play with both. I like this one. So you can just do it on any cake. I've got a beautiful little cake board here we're gonna do so that I can show it to you a little bit easier. You can do, if you're doing it on cake, the easiest thing to do, hey Ashley, the easiest thing to do is to ice your cake, pop it in the freezer for 10-15 minutes, let it get hard, and then you can just hold this on your cake, smear your buttercream on it, and then peel it off. Super simple. So we're gonna pretend like this board is our cold cake. We're gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna show you guys that. So I'm going to move over here a little bit, show you the stencils and the piping. So I'm gonna move the camera down so that I can show you guys that. So I'm just gonna move you guys over around the corner here so you can get a really close view of what we're doing. All right, guys. So we're gonna flip this camera around. You can see some more of our cool cakes. Just gonna go on a little field trip. You see the lobby. It does not like that I'm rotating the phone. There we go. We really need to move over to YouTube. It does not like me on Facebook, I will tell you that. Let's see, there we go. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Okay. So I've got my stencil here. Let me move my light. So we're not so dark. Is that better? Okay, so when we are doing this stuff, you can do white on white for snowflakes. I often like to do that. And then I'll have a nice variety of like glitter. Let me see if I can get this leg out of the way. If I have glitter, it's nice. All right, guys, thank you for the patience on that technology. All right, cool. So for stencils, it's super easy. We're just gonna use our little pointy spatula. You can also use a credit card, a gift card that you just stick in the dishwasher, make sure it's sanitary. I'm gonna use a blue here just so that you can see that difference nice, so we have nice contrast. Like I said, I like to use white on white, or like ice the cake in the blue and then have the white snowflake. It's really up to you as far as what you are more comfortable with. Let's see if this is a little bit easier. So we don't need much icing. I would say that this is a lot. So I'm gonna use very little icing. If I'm doing a bigger stencil, then you're gonna wanna use a lot more icing. But for little stencils like these snowflakes, it really does not need a lot of icing. So I'm gonna start with very little icing, and I'm just going to start in the middle of the stencil, and that's gonna kinda act like glue and hold it in place. I also wanna make sure I'm really centered on these. And you just wanna press it into the stencil. And you just want it to be a thin layer. And then you can just pull it right off. And then you have beautiful snowflakes. If you have any icing on the back, you can just wipe it off so you don't end up putting it back on the cake. You can set it back down. And do it again. So you can create this pattern of snowflakes on your cake. Super simple, beautiful way to use stencils to create a snowflake effect. What do you guys think? Throw me some hearts if you like the snowflakes. I'm gonna clean out my tools here. Now we can really make this pop by using a pearl spray, a luster spray. This is pearl. Or my favorite, rainbow disco. A glitter. It does not take much. To give that glittery snow effect. I think my light's dying. All right, awesome, we love them, very cool. So that is stencils, super straightforward. That really is as easy as they are. The most important thing is that whatever you ice your cake in, you wanna make sure that you throw it in the freezer and then it gets really cold and hard. So it usually only takes about 15 minutes. You just wanna make sure that you do give it enough time to get cold, so it should be hard to the touch before you put the stencil on. Otherwise your stencil will stick to it, and then when you peel it off, you're not gonna get that nice clean effect. All right, so piping. We're gonna do that in blue as well. I'm just gonna turn this guy around. Let's see. We're gonna use parchment bag. Got some scissors here. Just gonna load the bag. I love piping snowflakes because stencils are nice. They're very simple, they're quick to use. They're very clean and very precise. But the benefit to piping them, hey Janet, hey Rachel, hey Terry, thank you guys for joining. The benefit to piping is I can make each one unique. I can make them exactly how I want them. I can place them exactly how they want them. The stencils, like we just did, for those who are just joining, we just did some stencils. We had a little glitter and shimmer to them. Now we're gonna do some piping. The stencils, they are the way they are. I can't change a whole lot of them. All right, so the finer I cut that tip, the finer the piping is going to be. So it's just a matter of what I would like to pipe. If I want to pipe a thinner line or a thicker line, I can squeeze the bag harder for a thicker line. It's going to be a little bit harder on my hand, or I can cut the tip a little bit fatter. So snowflakes, if you look at these ones, the stencils, they have 3 axes. That's standard. So that's what we're going to want to do. We want them to look as real as possible. So I'm going to start by piping three axes. I'm not really worried about a few air bubbles like this guy. This one's a little bit shorter. I can always add a little bit to it. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. We can always adjust them or add a little flourish to it. Or that one is broken, right? There's always something that we can do to make it a little bit neater or perfect. So don't over critique them until you're done. Samantha, let's see your comment here. I bought some of those piping bags, but mine I have to put together. They aren't already in cone shapes. Is that how yours are too? Yes, Samantha, they are. I will make a note to make a video for you because I have had other questions about that as well. I don't have a pen with me, so make video piping bags. Okay, I made myself a note. I will put that on my list of videos to do. I have a few videos that I want to do to add to YouTube, just some of those really simple videos like that. I will work on that fairly quickly here for you. It is fairly simple to do. I'm sure you can find other videos on YouTube as well. It is very simple to do, but it is a little bit awkward to explain without showing you. Okay, so we have our axes here. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. There's really no wrong way. You just need to pick a pattern and design your little snowflake. And let me see how I can do this without getting my hand in the way. When I pipe, you always want to make sure that you're holding your bag closed. And then I always use my other hand just to help brace me because I like shake. I'm not super stable. So I always have another finger on here somewhere. So let's see if I do it this way, if that helps. So let's do some little loops. Right now I'm just figuring out what I want to do. Then I'll make some neat ones. Yeah, I think I like that. We can make something like that. Okay, I have an idea for that. Let's figure out another idea. I think I have a couple ideas. Let's make some pretty ones. So when I have little air bubble issues like that, I'm just gonna cut that off. This stuff happens on cakes, guys, no big deal. We're just gonna cut that right off the cake. And on a cake, I would literally just scrape the base ice of the cake off a little bit. I can't do that, so I'm just going to wipe this off so you wouldn't see anything. So you can really just decorate it however you like. There's one. Got a little snowflake guy. It is a blue-gray, actually. It's blue, and I put some black in it, some red in it, some purple in it. So it's a very blue-gray. Let's see. See, I got some questions here. Caitlin, thank you for joining. Hey, girl. Megan, Tracy, Samantha, hey. Samantha, you'll like them. You'll love the bags. Do not worry. It's awkward every time you try something new. You will totally get used to it. Dawn, excellent question. Do you change your icing consistency to the different type of work that you were doing? Example, snowflake versus writing. I do not. This is the exact same icing that I use to write with, to pipe with, to ice cakes with, everything. It is a very stiff American buttercream. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see, is this on screen for you guys? So little gaps like that are air bubbles. There's nothing you can do about those. They happen. You can fill them like that. You can pull it off and you can redo it. Little mistakes like that happen to everybody. You can see how I kind of just push the icing back so it's straight again. And then I can try to just fill that gap best I can. Not perfect. Oh, see, I don't like that. I apparently like the little dots on my snowflakes. Okay. I'm gonna need to change my position here. I'm used to decorating sitting down and I am super shaky standing up. So I'm gonna move this table. We're gonna go on another field trip. And we're gonna pick some more snowflakes together. I've got a clean board right here, and I've got lots more ideas. just gonna lower you guys down a little bit so I can still see your beautiful comments. So if you are joining us, we did some stencils, we did some piping, we're gonna do some more piping. Let's see. Oh, that is much better. Just to share a little personal story, for those who do not know, I have a slip disc in my back. I've had it for a long time. Something that I'm still managing, but when I hold a position for a while, like standing hunched over the camera, it does not go so well. So we're just gonna move you guys around again, and I can keep doing this just fine. So thank you all so much for joining me on this little journey. Beautiful. Okay, much better. Okay, so we've got all kinds of beautiful stencils here with glitter and shimmer all over them, which is beautiful. We've got some piped ones. We're gonna do some more piped ones. So the hard part about piping is staying steady. So sitting down is gonna make a big difference. When I pipe them on a cake, I like to do big ones, like a few big ones around my cake, and then some mediums, and then some small ones, and like fill it in so I get this nice variety. I think the nice thing about that is that you get a nice range of sizes and detail. So let's try. I'll move you guys a little bit more here. If you're looking for inspiration when you guys try this, which I hope you will try this, go online and just Google like snowflake images, or dawn injections are next on our list. I have been dragging my feet. But they just sent me, I just got a referral for a specialist, so that is next on our list. Thank you. Sorry guys. So snowflakes, if you look on Google Images for photos or for clip art of snowflakes, you can see lots of suggestions for different variety, which is a great way to get inspiration for different patterns and styles to play with. Dawn says, just don't let your husband watch. Did you have a bad experience, Dawn? guys. I am so excited to show you a couple more of these. I absolutely love snowflake cakes. I love snowflake wedding cakes when we cover a cake in a bunch of snowflakes. He scared you more than the procedure. I have been told that it's very similar to getting an epidural, which I had. Unfortunately, I had the slip disc when I had the epidural, so that was a little bit of a nightmare. But okay, I got these guys out here for you. These are some of my go-to snowflakes. I feel like they're pretty straightforward. They're very snowflakey. Trying to remember all my snowflakes. It's funny how many different options there are, and yet how you can feel like there's none. Well guys, the cool thing about this is you can make a bunch of snowflakes like this. You can repeat the same 3 patterns. You can repeat a bunch of different ones. You can make a bunch of filler snowflakes. Right, some little cute guys. We can always hit it with some pearl. And some of that beautiful glitter that we know and love. So today we did some stencils, some piping, I love it. Pearl glitter makes everything frosty and snowy. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I love it. I appreciate you all. I love you guys. I know it's a crazy year. I love that you're still hanging with me and hanging out. Please tag your friends, share with your friends. Right now, jump over to my YouTube channel. If you have not already subscribed, subscribe. Classic Cakes Carmel. Leave us a comment, subscribe, share with your friends. We are jumping over to YouTube and we're going to be doing some crazy partying over there, and you want to be there for us. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing evening.